So, what you have? I heard that you have worked with the Big Zile.
Yeah.
He was. I think he was a radio presenter at Metro.
He's back actually.
He's back at Metro FM.
He's back.
Yeah, and Big Shabba from Likwalakwan. We have heard that you have dressed there.
Yeah.
So it was a cool opportunity. What up, everybody? We're back for the 3rd episode. In this episode, we have partnered with Badplaas Food Cave Restaurant. We're at this venue right now. It's a fast food place next to Mountain Valley College, opposite to Caltex. They have an amazing menu with a variety of choices you can choose from. I would really recommend this place. So if you wanna order, their number is 071-582-7493. So today I'm with my uncle. His name is Samkelo.
What's up?
Nkambule, well known for his FB account, Street Culture Hub. So how are you feeling, man?
No, I'm good, man. What's good? Good.
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling awesome. It's nice to really have you here. So you're an event organizer. You plug us with Colognes. You're a former representative at Madiza. It's a clothing store. It's making its waves right now. So how is fatherhood treating you, man?
Positively good.
Yes.
Positively good.
Do you like being a father?
It comes with great benefits if you trust me.
So would you recommend me to join the fatherhood?
If you're ready. If you're ready, then it's all about good timing after all.
I don't know if I'm ready or I'm not, but I guess time will tell.
Sure.
So you're a Pitbull lover.
One thing for sure.
You had Pitbull. It was named Culture and Charlotte. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Actually, my first pit was Flex. Yes, a male Pitbull. It was 2 years old, and then my second Pitbulls was Culture and Charlotte. So I've had 3 Pitbulls.
So when did you start liking Pitbulls?
Movies, sure.
So are they aggressive as people say?
It's actually what you make out of it. Yes.
It's how you train it, basically.
It's what you make out of it. Yes. It's more like buying a gun with too many purposes of it. You want to kill, you want to protect yourself. Depends on your reasons of what you bought it for. Yes, so it's just a lot of story behind my love for Pitbulls.
So I feel you, man. So there was a court case about Pitbulls and about owners giving up their Pitbulls because they are violent. What was happening on that, man?
Right. One thing I know for sure about people is that they don't know Pitbulls. Yes. People are not aware of what this breed is made of. How to recognize a Pitbull. People see bullies, extra large American bullies, terriers, and then think they're Pitbulls. They're not. Yes, they're not.
So sometimes they are mixed.
Yes. And in most cases is that when you see a mixed breed, it tends to look exactly like a Pitbull, though it's not. Yes, and a mixed breed is actually violent than the original breed. Yes.
So did you have 100% pure Pitbulls when you had them?
I've got 100% only, my man.
Oh, you've got them now?
Yes. Flex was 100% and still the current ones 100%. Yes. And in my experience, I've never encountered any situation whereby I'm triggering their anger to see what can bring out of them. You see, it's only a matter of treating them good, loving them. It's all about the love at the end of the day. I treat them as my own kids.
So you are an event organizer. Yeah. So when did you realize your passion for being an event organizer?
Right. There is this guy, Ekas, right? Manifesto. This guy and his guys, they used to do events back in the days. So it was like we were following them from behind. It's their era and our era. So the evolution of the culture started from there, because how they did things is totally different from how we do things now. Yes.
So when did you start to be an event organizer? How did your journey start of being an event organizer? Can you like take us through from your first event as an event organizer?
2019. Yes. I still even remember the first guy I spoke with about this idea was him. Manifesto. Sure. Was him. So it was kind of like asking for guidance in terms of how we can manage this culture thing, you see. So I got his input, and then I came to my friends about the idea, and we did it. The rest is history. The rest is history.
So how do you select the best location for the event, and how do you ensure the safety of the people that are coming to the event? Because it seems like it's a problem nowadays to like ensure their safety when they are at the event.
You see, the passion and the drive of this whole culture thing is actually what brings the whole purpose into one idea at the end of the day, you see. Because we draft before we can start a plan of action, you see. Yes, we tend to look this kind of an idea implements this and that and that. Okay, this needs us to be in this kind of place to do this. So the idea actually pushes us to the right direction of how we can bring that vision and idea into reality. Yes.
So how do you about the first event? I want to talk about the first event. So how did you do it, man? Like, take us through what happened in the first event. How was the experience for you from the first event?
Badplaas Street Fashion Festival, first annual.
Yes.
Yeah, I still remember, because the first guy I discussed this idea with, it was Mfuti. Yes, we call him Crisis. So it's just a group of friends trying to bring change to the community in terms of bringing this new culture lifestyle that most of us are not influenced by, you see. So we drafted the shandies, and then I started talking to more of my guys about this, because the whole purpose of this at the end of the day is that I can't do it alone, you see. Yes, and it's not my thing, it's our thing, you see. So after implementing the idea to my friends, they were keen on doing it. Okay, I don't know how to do graphics and all of that thing to market the whole idea of that thing. Yes, so that's when I hit up one of my niggas, OG, Sidetracks. So the man was handling the graphics for the culture ever since we started until now. Yes. So getting a guy to do graphics with the idea we've pushed ever since till even now, because you can't have an idea about this menu if you can't put it on paper. Yes, so it's that kind of thing.
So how do you ensure that your events are inclusive and are welcoming to the guests?
It's the vision.
Yeah.
It's the vision. What would people like to see?
Yeah.
Something they've never seen before. Yes.
So coming to sourcing and selecting on the people that you want on your event, how does that all happen? Like from to selecting the vendors who are going to come at the place and get a chance to promote their merchandise. So how does that all come about? How do you do that? How do you do that?
You see, Top Notch.
Yeah.
It's a group of promoters. We scout talent and then we promote talent. So this whole vision of a Badplaas Street Fashion Festival is to actually bring the platform for young talents to express themselves. It's either you are a musician, you are a podcast man like you, you're dealing with a clothing line, you're doing beats, you're doing hats, you're doing anything. As long as it's around the street culture, we promote those vibes and we try to bring them to the bigger platform.
So on the street culture thing, so do you allow everything?
Not per se everything. Yes, it's just more like a soccer team. You can have 50 players, but not all of them are going to play. Something like that.
So I think this is the problematic part about hosting an event, or the unexpected challenges. How do you what is your process of resolving them?
Man, we still guys on the come up, you see. So you tend not to be aware of what challenges you're going to face. So we learn from experience, because from what I know is that the challenges we were facing on the past events are not going to be the challenges we're going to face in the future. Yes. So it's just a matter of nurturing the idea in terms of how do we do this and that in a good way.
So you do not look at the negatives?
Not really that we do not look at the negative side of it, but we learn from mistakes at the end of the day. Yes.
I feel you. So seeing the events trends changing over the past few years, how are you planning to stay within the trends so that you do not get left behind, be too forward, to stay within the trends? How are you planning to do that?
As promoters, we cannot be behind. Yes.
You can never be behind.
We can never be behind as promoters. Yes. Because we always on the lookout for something new, fresh and trendy.
Yes. So you're also a sales representative at Madai's.
Yeah. I used to. I used to. So
how was it like?
Looking back then and now, it was actually God's grace, because that's where the love of culture actually started. Being exposed to these things we see on social media, more especially fashion items. You see, I was so exposed to things that were nowhere to be found. So that was a privilege for me to work there, because the love for fashion and trends actually grew from there. Yes.
So, as a sales representative, what is your job?
My job as a sales rep is to push sales, dog. Is to push sales, because at the end of the day, you work as a salesperson. Your job is to sell. You get into a shop, there's socks, there's jeans, there's t-shirts, there's jackets, there's absolutely everything that you can need of fashion items. And then you find me on that shop. You check, and then we started talking. Then I'm going to hook you up with items that are actually fresh for your image. Yeah.
So you look at me, and you look at the clothes on the shop.
Yeah, it's just something like you can just
give me an advice.
Yeah, you can just come around the shop, sit on the couch. Man, how many items you're gonna need? What type of outfits do you like? You tell me the idea, then I'm gonna bring you everything. You start fitting, and then we go.
So, an advice you would give to somebody who is a representative now, or who wants to be a sales representative in the future, what advice would you give to those two people?
Okay, let me start with the last.
Yeah.
For someone who's in there, build your connections, because I remember in most of my cases, the guys who used to support a lot and push my sales were my friends. Like we've just received Yeezys, I'll take pictures and send them to my friends. Yo guys, we just received this and this and this. We've got limited sizes, come check them out. First people to come are my friends. So if you can build your connection outside the shop, it tends to be easy for you to push your sales, because if there's something hot besides the page of the shop, you can just take the pictures, post on my WhatsApp. My friends will come to the shop to see the items.
So meaning an influencer could be a good sales representative,
something like that. You just grow along the way. And then for someone who wants to be a sales rep, if you don't like much talking, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, because you can get in a shop with the purpose of just looking. But if you find a good salesperson there, you can actually buy something. Yes.
Meaning you have got experience in sales representative, and I do not have the experience. So looking at me and my image, would I make a perfect sales representative?
I haven't seen you in action. Unless I see you in action, then you can judge from that. Sure.
But you are seeing me now in action. So judging from that, that you have seen.
It's more like okay, let's just put this in a practical example, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a cap.
Yeah.
And this is your shop. Now make me buy this cap. This cap.
Right. So
let's just say okay. It's your shop, right?
Yeah.
I'm standing in a line of caps.
Yeah.
I'm checking caps out.
Yeah.
You're not sure of what I want, but I'm checking caps.
Yeah.
So how can you help me buy the right cap?
I'll first look at the caps, look at them, and look at you, and look at which cap that you are looking at the most.
Okay, now you find me holding this cap.
Yeah.
Now, how can you pursue me to buy this cap? That's where the action begins.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I come and I greet you, and I ask you how are you feeling, and then I take that cap and then I show it to you, and then I tell you all the advantages about having the cap, and like trying to manipulate you in some type of a way of you making you like that cap pretty much more, then you end up buying it.
Okay, so if I tell you that I'm actually here to check out, I'm not here to buy, I'm gonna buy next time, what are you going to do about that?
It means I said fail.
It's not a fail.
Yeah, it's not a fail.
It's not a fail. You see, that's how we learn from retail actually.
Yeah.
Once you get in the shop, it means you're here to buy. Yeah. So then you have to talk to the customer. Yes. You have to talk to the customer so that they can buy.
Yeah.
You can't get inside a food restaurant just
to look at the prices.
Just to look at the prices and stuff. Yes. Yeah. You actually came in to buy.
Yeah.
So you talk to them, what do you want and stuff, and actually help them out of their best interest of what they were looking for in the menu. Something like that.
Coming to the Colognes Black, What inspired you to start selling them?
I like male grooming.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm into male grooming. You see, because most of Amajita, they are norm about the idea of grooming ourselves.
Yeah.
You understand? But as cheetahs, we need to love ourselves. We check. We need
Just
to,
like the hounds.
Yes, we need to love ourselves, man. To smell fresh, to look fresh, just to groom yourself as umjita, because you can't just be. You know what I mean? So yeah, because at the end of the day, I believe that as a person, you need to have a signature scent at the end of the day that's gonna represent you as a person, that's gonna bring a statement of who you are without even talking.
So what type of colognes do you offer? Like I don't know cologne. So what type of colognes do you offer?
On my catalog, it's Arabic colognes. Yeah. Very, very nice stuff, and oil fragrances as well.
Yeah. So how the prices stand? How do you do the pricing?
They range from 350 to 1,200 per cologne.
Per
cologne.
So meaning the expensive ones start from 1.2.
From 650 upwards, 650. Yes.
So
the higher the price, the stronger the scent.
Yeah. So what are the popular colognes that people tend to purchase from you?
There are a lot. But currently, the best in the game is Club de Nuit Intense Man.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 950.
In the States, they call it Club de Nuit.
Yeah, exactly. You know it.
I know it. I've heard of it.
That's the best in the game currently.
How do you select the colognes that you are selling?
Exactly. I use my experience as a salesperson to talk to you when you need a scent. We're going to discuss it so that I can know what to provide you with, something that's good for you.
Yeah. So do you have colognes that are good for a certain season?
Yes, there's something that's good for winter, something that's good for summer, for different seasons as well, because the scents are different, because the ingredients that makes the whole scent, let's just say maybe pineapples, just an example, is this certain scent is made from pineapples. Pineapples can only smell better in spring, but in summer they're horrible. So we try to look things like that of, okay, this season this certain scent is going to be welcoming, this certain scent is not going to be welcoming.
So you do choosing?
Yeah, because it's like I'm just going to ask you if you want something sweet or strong, then you tell me. You want something seductive or dominant, and then we combine the two elements, and then I give you top 10 of these things you chose, and then you can get your perfect scent there.
So you have a checklist of some sort?
Something like that.
So I feel you.
Something like that.
So what is the name of the cologne that you're smelling right now?
Cannot tell, man. Cannot tell. Yeah.
But I like it, man.
Yeah, still I cannot tell, because even yourself, I can hook you up with something that's good for you. You see, so it's more like the secret in the game. Don't ever tell your gun. Don't ever tell your gun.
So what would you recommend to someone who hasn't bought a cologne, or who has bought a cologne before but doesn't like the cologne?
Well, for someone who have bought a cologne before, it's a welcome to the game, because you're not going back. Once you're in, you're in it for a lifetime. And if it happens that you bought a certain scent and you don't like it, it means that it's not a good time for that scent. There's a good time for it, because most of the people will come with the idea of, man, this and that and that and that and that is trending. How much can I have it? And how do you know if that's the good scent for the season? So you're only buying a scent just because it's trendy or it's smelling nice from somebody. You see, so I try to talk with my customers so that they can get something that's best for them.
So meaning I should buy colognes based on seasons
and who you are. Yes, because you see how I smell describes my character, and you know that we've got different characters as people. Yes.
So do you create signature scents for people who come and purchase?
Actually, the scent that you buy for yourself
is your signature.
Is what you're going to make a signature out of it. Exactly.
So what common mistake that people do when purchasing a cologne?
Buying trendy ones.
Meaning you must not follow the trends.
Don't just buy a trendy cologne. Buy something that's gonna suit your personality and style. Yes. And something good for that particular season. Yes.
So what I heard that you have worked with the big Zile. I think he was a radio presenter at Metro.
He's back actually.
He's back at Metro FM.
He's back.
Yeah, and Big Shabba from Likwalakwan. And I've heard that you have dressed there.
Yeah.
So it was a cool opportunity.
Where did you check these things out, man?
I cannot reveal my source.
Well, it happens that during the era of my sales representative time, I got an opportunity to dress the big Zile. They were shooting a face of our shop. So Ulungstar, shout out to Ulungstar, who was my manager. He gave me the chance to say, Donna, I know you like history, and I know you creative. Yes, as they say. I know you like this type of stuff. So go in there, choose the outfits that will look good for the image of the shop, since we have the face. And then I took that opportunity. I had fun. I dressed the man. It was just like, yes, he liked every outfit I gave him. So that was one of the best experiences I've ever had as a salesperson. Yes.
So it was a great opportunity for you to grow.
Very great. Yeah.
So on the big Shabba part,
it was more like the same scenario. Yeah, just a different day.
Yeah. So do you think you could work well as a fashion stylist?
In my experience, I've been styling myself. So if I were to style someone else, that has to be me. Because I'm not gonna be good with styling, let's say maybe you. I did best at styling these two guys because my job was to bring them outfits that will look good for our image of the shop. So I don't know what's behind your image and how your closet looks like, even if we were to buy new items. Still, I don't know your style deep that manner. I can only maybe dress you for occasions.
But I think if you are going for something like that, let's maybe say a person comes to you and they say they want you to style them. I think you could just look at their accounts, their social media accounts, and look at how they dress on public and like try to create a signature from them.
It tends to be different because how people do things is different from how you do things. Yes. So it can be much simpler if I can dress someone going for an event maybe. We can work with that.
So last year, you were supposed to do an event, but unfortunate when the circumstances you didn't do it. So when can you expect the event?
Soon.
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 How soon? Soon, or just soon?
Soon. Because I cannot really tell a time frame of when we're going to push the next movement. Yeah. But for what people can know is that the movement is not gone. Yes, the movement is still there. We're just waiting for the perfect timing for everything. Yeah. Because man, it's different now from how we used to do things back then. Yes, some of us have grown. Yeah. Some of us got kids now. Yeah. Some of us got jobs now. So it's like there's a lot in our plate to digest. So it gets to be difficult to put some of our responsibilities aside just to push the culture. Yeah. So we're still in the good vibes, but we're busy with our own lives, the brothers from the culture. So immediately we get a chance to collaborate on something, then we're gonna do it.
Yeah, because I talked to some of your crew members.
Some of my crew members.
Chaos and Crisis. They are good friends.
Family.
Yeah, they are family. Family. So they told me the same thing that you're telling me, that there's now more responsibilities, so you cannot do an event like soon as you promised.
Yes, because one of the things that I learned in the past is that don't rush the process.
Yeah.
Just because the followers are asking for another one, it doesn't mean that you have to repeat it right away. Take your time, draft your things, manage your finances. Then when you're ready, you can finally shoot something. You can't just go above the moon and just shoot whatever you like. There's high chances of failing.
So on the street culture hub part, you released hoodies and I think with some teas.
About that. We did first annual Badplaas Street Fashion Festival, good show. We did a second annual, good show. And then we were supposed to do the third annual with the gang. So there were a lot of things involved. So we end up not doing it. So for myself and few guys that we used to do this thing with, so we came to our minds and then we were like, okay, since this idea now needs more elevation of the vision, so how about we postpone just a little bit and do a culture show as a warm-up to the third annual. So again, my nigga OG told me to release this apparel in terms of marketing the culture hub event. So it's not that I have a clothing line. I don't have a clothing line. Yes.
You made it straight for me.
Yes. So I just branded the name of the culture. Yes, and then started selling t-shirts and sweaters. It's not a clothing line. Yes.
So meaning people cannot get this apparel anymore.
You can only get the apparel when the movement is coming. Yes. It's not like there's always an apparel up for sale or taking orders for apparel. When a vision is coming or an event is coming, then you can see an apparel because it's the market of the vision.
So meaning we need to expect new apparel for the third annual.
If we decide to.
So it's all in our heads.
Yes. If we decide to, then yes.
So let them decide on the comment section whether they want it or not.
Yeah, if people are still interested in the t-shirts, in the sweaters of the culture, they can get them. But if only the event is coming, because it's not a clothing line or a brand. It's just a marketing the event that's coming. So if there's something coming along the way, then you'll see sweaters or t-shirts.
So why don't you just start a clothing line? Because it looks great, man.
It's not my line of art.
Yeah.
It's not my line of
like
art.
it.
It's not my line of art. Yes, it's not my line of art. Yeah.
So I've seen you with the live school Badplaas rugby team.
Yeah. What's up?
So you're teaching them some rugby.
A coach. Yes, under 12 team.
Yeah. I didn't know that you knew rugby that well, but you had the body.
It's just something like I had a chance to learn about it. I used that chance, and then it turned out perfectly.
Yeah. So you have played rugby before?
No. I actually started learning rugby myself this year, imagine. But then, as soon as I got the idea of what's happening there, then things started happening.
It's a good thing to see a face. I might say a face from the people of Badplaas. I can say that. Can I say you are the face of Badplaas? Maybe like many people look up to. Can I say that?
You cannot say that.
Yeah.
Yes, because I believe that there's more of us here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of art, passion, and talent we still need to discover. Like I told you from the beginning, I'm not the man up front. I'm actually the man from behind.
Yeah.
We discover talent and then we push it to the spotlight. Yes. So my purpose is to see people winning. Yes. We create this platform, all of this talent, they come together, and then that's just the vision.
So there's an organization for that?
Top notch.
Top notch, yeah. Does that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that part of top notch.
I thought you did your research, man. I thought you did your research.
It's hidden. I think it's the hidden part of top notch.
Maybe it's some of the parts you couldn't find in your research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my sources didn't reveal it, man.
Yeah, you just gotta find a good source for yourself, man. Yeah.
Meaning I did my homework short.
Precisely.
Yeah. So how is it like working with the kids, man?
I've worked with kids for 4 years now, and it's okay because kids are kids at the end of the day. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, and there's something more we as adults need to learn from kids as much as they learn a lot from us. Yes.
Meaning we should listen to the kids more.
Not really something like that, but there's a lot we can learn from these kids. Yes.
They're amazing.
Yes, as much as they're learning a lot from us adults. Yes.
So are you winning?
In terms of
the rugby team?
We've had a tournament last week, 5 games, we won 3, lost 2. So for a startup, yes.
It's a good start.
Yeah, it's a positive start, yes. It's actually my first year coaching rugby, so it's going good.
It's a good thing. We would like to see another Colognes man coming from Badplaas.
You can fit in my team. You can see your size there. You can come join us.
Nah, I can't. I'm not really much on rugby, but I can say maybe on soccer. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm that good at soccer, but I can play
basketball.
I haven't.
Really. And we've got a court coming up soon.
Yes. I saw it.
Yes. Yeah. So it's been an organization that we've been fighting for. Still with the man right there, OG.
Yeah.
Yes. So we've been fighting for a cause like half of our life. So finally they're building a court for us. Yeah. We're going to be starting basketball teams soon. So we really hope people can just come through, grab the experience and actually start building teams around this thing.
Yeah. So you like basketball?
Over.
Can you play?
Yes, too much.
Yeah.
Too much. So you see, it's something like if people get used to the idea, if people get to be exposed to the idea, we'll tend to have people having interest in bowling. It's just more like you being in an environment where there's no soccer pitch. Where are you gonna play? Where do you see people playing? Exactly. If there's a pitch and there's guys playing there, you tend to have interest in learning about the sport, and then you're going to partake. Yes.
So you are in the process of being another LeBron James or another Michael Jordan in the process?
Nah, not really. For us, we just want to do it for the culture. Yes. Just want to do it for the culture.
So everything that you do is based on the culture.
Exactly. Yeah, we promoters at the end of the day. Yes. So everything we do around the culture is just promoting something at the end of the day. That's the whole concept of this. If we're doing something behind the culture, we're promoting something.
So you are the CEO of Top Notch.
That's right. That's right.
So you manage everything. So how is it like being a CEO?
Not everything. I work with my niggas. Yes, not everything. So my expertise is marketing. Yes. From the whole family, I handle marketing. Yes, and then the guys, they do their jobs they're good at as well. So it's more like you good at this, you good at that, you good at this, you good at that. We come together and we push one vision for one goal, of which is to see the future of our Kasi elevating in terms of art, passion, and the street culture.
So for the upcoming event, what could we expect from it?
Not that what can I expect from it, but what can people expect from it. I can just say people must get ready. People must just get their outfits ready. It's gonna be blazing hot. That's what I can say.
The team, maybe you can share like the team.
We can't just describe the theme of the vision without actually starting to push the vision of the idea, you feel. So the vision of the idea will tell us the theme of the idea. Then we start following from there.
Meaning we should then wait with the outfits.
Prepare yourselves. Yes.
Because we want to prepare outfits based on the theme.
As every time since we host we have themes, you can just be ready for anything. You can just be ready for anything. Yes. Because I believe that the culture involves a lot of creatives, and there's no limits of I can't do this, I cannot do this and stuff. So if a theme is out and you are a creative in terms of these fashion things, you'll figure a way to bring a look for the event. So it's just a matter of challenging the audience as well. Yes.
So a message to your followers:
stick through, something's coming.
So I'm MEC for the podcast night with MEC. I had a wonderful show with you, my man. So it was great having you here, and I had a great conversation with you. So
what's up?
From the podcast night fans, me and you, we shall meet on the 4th episode. Me and the Street Culture Hub signing out.